Welcome to Adelaide Footy PubTalk. I'm Wayne Knowles, brought to you from the Portland Hotel on this glorious Sunday afternoon with the one and only, the great man, lovely Luke Hosie.
G'day, Knowlesy. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Good. Things, well.
Travelling real well.
Travelling real well. I'm hearing that business is good.
Yeah,
Heaps of 5,000 views I hear weekly. Is that correct?
Of our Adelaide Footy PubTalk.
Yep.
And of our new Wednesday night show at the Alma and the Exchange Hotel. 5,000 people are watching on a given week.
Wow.
So that's pretty huge at the moment. So yeah, we're really happy at the moment. So and it's going up all the time. So it's great.
That's good to hear, mate. Very good to hear. So Division 3, big day at Flinders Park yesterday. It was that big that one man, the great man, the ranger,
Yeah, it couldn't be today.
Rooster Pubes himself, Darcy Evans, is very, very unwell. Is this correct?
Darcy phoned in this morning. Could not be here today. Drunk. Still drunk from yesterday.
And the rumour is that he's got the flu. Is that?
Well, he says he's got the flu. But
I don't reckon he's got the flu.
it was the 1979 Premiership reunion from Flinders Park. Now, I don't even know what Darcy was doing there because he'd retired 5 years before
I was
that.
going to say 1979
Yeah,
Premiership reunion.
And he retired in 74, Darcy.
I was going to say, geez, wow.
So,
I didn't think umpires were allowed to go to those things.
umpires shouldn't be allowed to go anywhere.
Anyway, miss your Darcy, like a hole in there. Anyway, Flinders Park, Glenunga, 12 goals, 10, 82. Defeated Flinders Park, 10-12, 72. 10 points the margin. The Rams just continue to impress.
Yeah, no,
Don't they? They've gone.
Well, they
6,
won the
5.
Premiership in Division 5, won
Yep.
the Premiership in Division 4, gone to Division 3, and just sitting on top of the table. And
Travelling nice.
yeah, and they're doing it all within the salary cap, and they're doing it all within the player points. Although, you know, a certain person mightn't think so. Yeah, but well done to Glenunga. They're going along just nicely at the moment. At the start of the year, I had them in my top 3. I didn't know they'd be travelling this well. I thought that perhaps
They'll be Division 1 very soon. You watch.
Oh, they're extremely well run, obviously, with Simon and the crew out there, and
Great facilities.
they are.
Yep.
Dave Pittman and Rocky and the new coach with Cunningham and that. So they're just doing good things out there. I think they've got about 700 kids involved.
They're going to need to find more ovals.
I think they have. They've had to find new ovals for all the kids to train. So they're going along really well, Glenunga. So I thought they'd be top 3, and I thought them and probably North Haven and Golden Grove at the start of the year.
We won't talk about North Haven just yet. Right?
They were my top 3 at the start of the year.
Yep. Anyway, for Glenunga, we had Pollock kicking 4, Mickey McMahon with 3, Prosser with 2, Campbell, Bilby, and Nick One-Key all kicking singles with McMahon, Best, Haran, Bilby, Beard, and Ellis. And for Flinders Park, mate.
Yeah, Miller got 2, West got 2.
Cobber to Gianni.
Yeah,
Chad, yep.
And
Cobber.
Almond, Laudado, Seacamp, and Baker, all with singles. So Smith,
Lockie
Breed,
Smith.
Blythe, that's Daniel Blythe, Hanson, and Yanko amongst the better players. So well done to the Rams, and a good game of footy out there at Flinders Park Road.
Moving on, it's up at Harpers Field was the next one, and was this a bit of a shellacking? It was Golden Grove 27-18, 180, defeating Gepps Cross 8 goals, 6, 54. Wow.
Opened up the first quarter well, Gypsies, and struggled after that.
5 goals at quarter time to kick 8 for a whole match.
Yeah, so they're struggling, Gypsies. Yeah, there's you can't really say anything else. You can't polish your turd, as they say, and Gypsies are struggling. I'm not saying they're turd. I'm just saying that they are. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to make
using an analogy.
Using an analogy. Okay. The Gypsies are just struggling at the moment, and
use analogies.
Hopefully they come good. I know you hear too many commentators. Clubs are struggling and players are struggling, and they try to talk it up. And
Brendan Bolton.
Yeah.
Brendan Bolton just sit there and go, Carlton have been shit for 10 years. Pretty simple.
Yeah, but if they,
if
clubs are really struggling, you're just going to say they're struggling. So
So for Golden Grove, for the Kookaburras, we had Harris with 7, Walters with 6, Gunning with 4, Dodd with 3, Pittman and Morris both kicking 2, with a few other blokes kicking singles, with Ingram, Morris, Pengelly, Walters, and Pittman in the best. And for the Rams, mate.
For the Rams, Manny Otis kicked 2, Nalira got 2, Ricky Smith 2, Travis and Childs with singles. Better players were Evans, Wood, Nalira, Sorliski and Smith. So yeah, hopefully the Rams can come good. But yeah, the Kookaburras yesterday just far too good. 126 points. That's a big win.
That's a big win, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, moving on. The next game was at Hunter Park. Probably the best facilities in South Australia, I reckon, this ground. But
well, it's Hunter Park or Karen Rolton Oval. I mean, it's Karen Rolton Oval on the
cricket season.
Well, it's still got Karen Rolton Oval everywhere, so I can't wait.
Anyway,
it doesn't matter.
Absolutely mint facilities.
It's fantastic. I remember years ago it was just full of weeds.
I'll tell you, we played a C grade game there back in 2009, I reckon, and the old change room we used to go down, and it smelt horribly like urine, and there was homeless people living down by the change room door and things like that. So for it to become what it's become, it's absolutely brilliant.
It's amazing what the Sacre have done there.
Yep, Old Iggy's 15-17-107, defeating Westminster 7-7-49. So, yeah.
They're up and down Westminster. They beat Golden Grove by a point the week before, and Old Ignatians have trounced them. So, good win to Old Iggy's.
Good win to Old Iggy. So, Jurasevich with 3, Penta with 2, Boots with 2, Scanlon, Passini, Washer, Karen and Ferrari. Goes really fast, that bloke. All kicking singles with Penta, Boots, Washer, Jurasevich and O'Brien in the best. For the Dragons, Luke.
Yeah, Malcolm got 4, Reid got 2 and Joaquin got a single. And better players were Cleveland, McFarlane, Donald, Rushby and Haberman. So
Wakem, is that like when you get a cross between Wazoo and Akron?
I don't know, mate.
Just saying.
Don't really know, but
probably bowls quick left armers.
Probably does.
Yeah. Moving on. And the next game there is the
upset.
A bit of an upset, but it's the battle of the neighbours, you could say, from one side of Bray Street to the other. It's Morphettville Park, 13-16-94, defeating the Plympton Bulldogs, 7-12-54.
40 points.
40 points. Plympton, up at quarter time, and then Morphettville Park's kicked 6. Then it was really, they fought back late in the last quarter, but that's about it really. Yeah. For Morphettville Park, we had Matty Doldy with 4, Doak with 3, Byron Murphy with 2, Serge with 2 as well, Tresize and Edwards all kicking singles with Tresize, Barnett, Byron Murphy, Doak and Hoffman in the best for the Bulldogs. Yes,
Dumbersley with 2, Clark, Wingard, Ailing, McLeod and Deere all singles, Taverner, Dorwood, Nelson and Clark were the better players. So yeah, it was a bit of an upset, but well done to Morphettville Parks getting over Plympton. So a real good win.
Yep. And the last game, the Peninsula Cup.
Yes.
The Peninsula Cup. It was Portland this year. Portland this time, they've come out at large North Reserve and beaten North Haven. Portland 13-16-94, defeating North Haven 10-10-70. What have you heard?
Well, on Friday night I text, last year when they played their first game at Port Reserve, and North Haven only kicked 1 goal.
That's right, I remember that, yes.
A minute to go, and so I text Tommy Lipson on Friday night and said, hopefully this year you've got more than 1 goal in mind today.
Yep.
That's what I texted him.
You didn't get any.
And no, I meant the side.
Yeah, I know.
And I got a 2-word response straight back from him.
Did it start with get?
Yes, it did. It started with get.
Yeah.
And
friendly.
Yes, get friendly.
Yep.
And yes, a two-word response. And they were a little bit better than just the 1 goal, but I'm hearing not too much better. At one point, I heard that Portland were about 40-odd points in front. North Haven struggled all day, and Portland never looked like losing is what I'm hearing. So North Haven got some goals and jumped on. And Tiles wasn't happy with the North Haven boys.
No doubt he wouldn't have been. So for North Haven we had Pedersen kicking 2, Douglas with 2 as well, so did Reid, Tyler, Dickinson, Rowe and Traeger all kicking singles with Reid, Douglas, Lipson.
Good player, Reedy.
Yep. Pedersen and Haythorpe, Tommy Haythorpe there in the best for Portland, mate.
Yeah, Lindsay Thomas continues 8 last week, 4 again this week. Friend with 3. Ian Malira from Glenelg kicked 2. I think he kicked about 2 goals 5, I'm hearing. Dale Lasler, I heard, was sensational yesterday. He kicked a goal. Aaron Asfara, the old, I think he played at Greenacres and Glenunga.
He played Greenacres and Glenunga, was playing a few games with Crows.
Yeah, he was on the Crows list, on the top-up list there. Jackson and Josh Moody were amongst the goal kickers. Asfara was best. Evans, I heard, rocked extremely well against Curtis Phillips and took him to the cleaners. I heard Laslett was brilliant, as he is most weeks. You're never going to stop Laz. He's probably the fittest man I've ever had anything to do with coaching him. So it's just, he's a machine. Trent Moody and friends. So well done to the Portland lads, winning at Largs North Reserve, and the return bout will be at Port Reserve. So not an easy place to win.
No. Anyway, moving on to this week's games. Up at Duncan Fraser Reserve, we have Gepps Cross taking on Old Iggies.
Can't mount the case for Gepps other than it's at home, but yeah, they're struggling, and Old Iggies you think would just be too good.
Old Iggies for me. Morphettville Park taking on Portland at the Pasty.
Well, obviously they would have done something out of it yesterday. Obviously Portland are going to have someone big to look after Matty Doldick down there at full forward. But I think Portland can get the job done.
I think Portland.
Yeah, I think Portland.
Portland have got too many blokes in different lines that are probably too good for them, I reckon. But Plympton taking on Flinders Park at Plympton Oval.
Flinders Park, you think, would bounce back?
You'd hope so. Westminster taking on North Haven.
I think that
Tilbrook Rashid Oval.
I reckon that North Haven will have steam coming out of their ears.
Tiles would.
Tiles would have them training.
Would not be happy.
Training hard this week, and I think North Haven will bounce back with a vengeance.
And match of the round at Webb Oval. It's Glenunga taking on Golden Grove.
Yeah. I don't know. This is
Glenunga for me.
This is a bloody good game.
It's going to be an absolute ripper.
I
remember the days when we'd probably be there calling that.
Yeah.
Remember them days?
Yeah.
Just a distant memory.
It's got a better one now. We're in the Barossa, so it's a better day at the footy. Got 2,000 people instead of 300. I think Golden Grove will win.
Oh, there you go.
I think Golden Grove might be a little bit too good for Glenunga. I think Glenunga, they've won 4. I reckon there could be time for it now.
There you go.
So I reckon Golden Grove will win.
Well, there you have it, guys. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. And thanks for watching. It's been Division 3. We'll see you all again next week in Adelaide Footy PubTalk.